it's me again. Um, Today I wanted to talk about C-box etiquette. Uh, I usually notice that sites that last longer have an active C-box. I know it's a crazy concept, right? Because it's not the C-box that makes the site. It's the people and the posting and stuff. But if the C-box is active, that usually means that the site is active, which usually means that there's more people posting, and more people have motivation to post to make more characters. If that makes any sense. This is my crazy logic here. um, but even if a C-box is active, doesn't mean that it's necessarily active in a good way. Like, I had some experience with an angry guest back on an old site of mine who, well, I mean, justifiably she was, or he, whatever, was angry because one of the characters, one of the players on the site had stolen one of her characters, which was really bad. Like what Nemo said in her other thing, plagiarism, not cool. I mean, like, this made me really, really paranoid, and from then on, like, every single application that I've looked at since, I reference. I look at every single other site I've seen. I'm like, if anything even looks suspicious or looks fishy, I will go research it, and I will find out if it's the same or similar at all. Like, seriously, it's a huge fear of mine after, because what happened was the C-box guest actually was really angry, and then the next day we were hacked and deleted. I don't know if it was by the guest, but it doesn't really matter at this point. But yeah, it was pretty scary, so it just made me really paranoid. And but anyways, back to the C-box etiquette. Usually I find that it's really kind of, well, for starters, sarcasm doesn't really go over well over the internet. Like in C-box, if you notice someone's being sarcastic, um, people can't always tell that they're being sarcastic. Like if someone says, whatever, I can't think of anything right now because my brain doesn't work right. But anyways, you can't really tell. Like, I know a friend of mine had some problems with an admin on this site, and because they said something stupid that, like, if she was friends with the girl, then it wouldn't have would not have been a big deal. But because she was an admin, had never spoken to her before or anything like that, it was weird and it seemed rude, which I actually have experience with this particular person, the admin, and know what she's talking about when she told me this. So I was actually not only not surprised, but it was like, it's just bad taste. Like, she said something like, oh, I bet this person tastes like AIDS. Because they had, it was just this long story, like, because they had, something to do with a guy, of course, obviously. Whenever something about guys, like real guys in role-playing, or people with, like, male online aliases, you never really know if they're guys, by the way. Like, I know this, I have a friend of mine who I won't name names, because name names is bad, but she's like, been trying to convince people that she's a guy now, and she managed to convince this girl, who's like this 14-year-old former Harry Potter fandom player, that she was a guy, and the girl started actually sending her, like, pictures of herself, which is, oh, so awkward. And, like, this is a girl who I've actually been on a few sites with, who, like, whenever a boy or someone with, like, a male alias name, like, comes in the C-box or on the site, she'll just be like, she'll infest them with plots with her female characters and be like, oh, I love you, I think this plot's great, we should, like, have, like, finals or sexy times or whatever. And it's just like, okay, there's other people on this site too. I mean, and it's been, like, in my experience, there's only a few guys that can really roleplay well at all, or write well at all anyways. So like I almost prefer writing, like role playing with girls who can write good guy characters, you know? Or like I rather play guys. If you notice, I have 3 guys on Otro and 1 girl who's like practically a man, except for the fact that she's Claire Dane, so obviously all women there, whatever. But it's just like, it's weird. Like, you don't know who someone is online. Like, you're assuming that they're the age they say they are, first of all. And you're assuming that, you know, if they've posted pictures of themselves, you're assuming that that's really them and not, like, their friend or their cousin or something. And that they're not this fat loser in their basement, you know? Like, it's just a little awkward. I never really understood that, I guess. But I mean, when you're like 14 or 15, no offense, Mel, you're an exception to the rule. It's like, but when you're that age, it's like, and you spend so much time on the computer. Like I remember, like, they had the girls on Neopets, but we called them Despies. I don't know if anybody else remembers that. I'm really like flying my nerd flag here. But we'd call them Despies because they'd go around to different like high school role plays usually, and they'd have these like Mary Sue characters, and they'd be like, they go for all the guys and be like, anybody wanna like be boyfriend with my character or exes or flings or blah blah blah, and it's just like, all right, yeah, GTFO, my friend, GTFO, right? And so it was just like weird. And it's just, it annoys me when I see that on like Envision Free sites, because I'm like, oh, bitch, I thought I ditched that and Neopets, okay? I thought I was done with that. And then it's like, oh, no. No, this is a Harry Potter site. That's what happened. Sorry, I'm like totally, I diss on Harry Potter fandom sites like crazy, because that's where you find all the little 14-year-old girls. Like, not even kidding either. But anyways, so all the 14-year-old girls aside, it's just, for some reason, some girls, like, girls who spend a lot of their time online seem to cling to guys online for some reason. And I'm just like, what does this say about you? Like, I don't want to be insulting, but, like, if you're, it's just weird, you know? And when they do it in the C box, too, it's like, oh, awkward. It's just awkward for the rest of us, because we have to, like, if we're, like, trying to have a conversation and you're, like, being, like, awkwardly sexual in the C-box, I don't know. It's just, like, a pet peeve of mine, I guess. So, like, but, I mean, whatever. Some people don't really care. When I admin on sites, I usually just, like, will say something and be like, really? Can you guys just, like, shut up? But it's, like, not my site. I'm not going to be like, guys, no, nobody wants to, no, we don't want to read that, But, like, whatever. Whatever. It's easy to ignore the C-box, I guess. But still, it's guests look at the C-box. That's, like, the first thing they see. A lot of guests go into the C-box. And so when it's, like, something really awkward, or when it's something, like, really rude going on, it doesn't really present a good image to the site. Am I really? Did I really just take up 8 minutes? Oh my god, how did that happen? Ugh, damn. It's my rants, they take so long. Okay, alright, so, I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do my Hot Pocket impersonation, my Haitian. But I don't want you to see my face when I do it. So, like, I was gonna pull a Nemo and be like, and do my quoting. Like, cover the screen. You know what, girl? You want Hot Pocket? There. It's a great YouTube video. Just like YouTube Hot Pocket. Asian. I have 30 seconds, so I'm gonna be done now. It's because I am Asian. Be quiet. Get out of here. I speak English. I do paper. Okay. I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay. 8 seconds. Gotta go. Later.